by automating the processing of insurance claims reduces costs, improves customer service, and increases consistency of policies and procedures across the insurance organization. We will take a look at how one company, Fujitsu, is taking full advantage of the opportunities of automating these processes by using cloud computing from Salesforce.com. We will see how this automation improves every step, from initial claim through handling based on company policies, and finally to claims adjustments and settlements. A quick overview of the process reveals key entities that such carriers work with, brokers or agents, and customers. The typical business process involves marketing and sales, underwriting and policy administration, and claims servicing. For the purposes of this demo, let's take a look at Fujitsu Commercial Insurance, a fictitious property and casualty insurance carrier using Salesforce.com for claims processing. Let's see how. An accident or other event has happened, and a customer needs to report a claim to Fujitsu Commercial. This can be done by phone, email, or even a self-service portal. The carrier will verify coverage, determine if there was theft, and perform a fraud or OFAC check. The next step is to locate a good repair facility in the vicinity and get an estimate. The carrier can assign an adjuster to process the claim or auto-adjudicate if the dollar amount is less than $500. The need for manual intervention in many of these steps is costly and opens the possibility of errors. Automating as many of these steps as possible would reduce claim processing cost and errors for the carrier. Automation would also result in quicker settlement cycles, resulting in higher customer satisfaction. Let's take a look at how Fujitsu uses Salesforce.com to automate this claims process. Here's one of Fujitsu's customers, Frontline Limousine Service. Frontline has a commercial auto policy covering a fleet of 20 limos. Under the account, Frontline has 3 contacts listed. One of them is Jan Tupper, the office manager. Jan ensures that Frontline's limos are insured and all claims are promptly reported to Fujitsu Commercial Insurance. In order to make Jan's job easy and promote transparency, Fujitsu Commercial Insurance has provided her with a portal through which she can view policies and claims information. When a Frontline limo driver reports an accident to Jan, she logs into Fujitsu's customer portal and uses the Policy tab to see its list of policies and associated vehicle tag numbers. Jan selects the applicable policy, then selects New Claim from the policy page. As the claim record is created, vehicle information is loaded from the policy automatically. No manual entry, no chance for error. The claim is submitted and Jan gets a claim number. An automated email referencing the claim submission is also sent. If Jan wants to review the status of any active or closed claim, it is right in the list of claims on the policy page. This promotes transparency and minimizes overheads at the carrier in answering phone calls or in responding to emails. The driver also captures images of the damage using his iPhone and emailed them to Jan. Jan uploads the pictures of the damage directly into the claim for later reference. The claim is submitted. It immediately shows up in the carrier's claims servicing queue. Since the collision was in New York, it is automatically routed to the Northeast Claims Service queue, and the right managers are notified of the new claim via email. The assigned claims services rep can see all the relevant policy information, along with the accident descriptions and pictures of the damage. The rep can process the claim further by sending it to the Business Process Modeling tool. The BPM tool that we see here, Fujitsu's cloud BPM called Interstage. As the BPM engine begins processing the claim information, it can automatically assign tasks to fraud investigators or claim adjusters, depending on the business rules set up. The BPM tool can also reach out to specific body shops and roadside assistance services in the vicinity. In this case, the coverage verification and roadside assistance steps are complete, but there's a likelihood of fraud, and a task has been assigned to a fraud investigator to examine the details. The BPM can either use internally defined rules or determine fraud, or reach out to predictive analytical engines to obtain a claim score or indicator. The BPM task list can be embedded within Salesforce, so the fraud investigator can view the task list and report on whether the claim was fraudulent or not. Once the investigator clears the claim, it moves to the claim adjuster queue. From Jan's perspective, if she logs in from the portal, she will not see statuses of fraud investigation or any comments entered by the investigator. The adjuster checks his queue and finds he is assigned to an accident. He reviews the claim data on the tablet and then creates a new adjuster claim report. The policy and claim information are automatically available on the report without any additional data entry or manual reference. The adjuster will verify the VIN and registration information and will fill out other data related to the description of damage. The adjuster can view a stock photo for the vehicle model and year. He can now compare images of the damage that were submitted by Jan via the portal to the stock photo. He can then indicate the parts needed by repair by dragging and dropping the image of the damage onto a corresponding wireframe image. This will automatically add the selected part to the adjuster report. If the adjuster notices additional areas of damage, he can enable the camera on this tablet using the Turn Photo Mode On button on the tool. This will allow him to take additional pictures and automatically add them to his report. Once parts have been selected and the decision on repair versus replace has been made, the tool will calculate the total value for parts and labor and roll it up into the adjuster claim report. Following a discussion with the claimant about the proposed settlement amount, the claims adjuster can go to the agreement form, which the customer can sign electronically. This will become a PDF document that can be mailed to the customer and to the repair shop. Now that all claim data is captured on a single place, management can view simple dashboards to examine high-level metrics and get valuable insight into the claims processing times, claims payouts, trends in fraud by state, and more. We now see how we can seamlessly automate much of the claims process, resulting in a superior customer experience and at the same time reducing processing time and costs for the carrier.